Hello, I'm Danielle, and welcome to this volunteer training for JA in a day. Firstly, our mission is to inspire and prepare young people to succeed. JA began in 1919 to inspire students to learn the economics of life through free enterprise education. We are the world's largest youth development organization dedicated to educating students about work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy through our experiential and hands-on programming. So why volunteer for JA? To inspire and offer yourself as a role model to youth, to prepare our future workforce, to develop your leadership and public speaking skills, and to foster team building and networking among business professionals. Here are some of the challenges that Junior Achievement is trying to address. 20% of US students will not complete high school on time and earn a diploma. 49% of US employers recognize that talent shortages impact their ability to serve clients and customers. 36% of Americans say that they have at some point in their lives felt their financial situation was out of control. And 91% of millennials wish they had greater access to entrepreneurial education programs. Here are just some examples of what volunteers are saying about their experience. It was great to hear all of the kids' ideas and to see them draw connections between class concepts and their own lives. I don't get to work with kids very often, and it's super rewarding to be able to make an impact on them. A JA in a Day overview. JA in a Day is focused on elementary and middle school level. It is when we deliver our programs in one day to all of the students at the school. It's a JA takeover. The great thing about JA in a Day is that it requires only one day of the volunteer's time. Here are the programs we deliver during these JA in a Day events. For the elementary level, we have a program for each grade. And at the middle school level, we provide the JA Career Quest program. Our program materials come in self-contained kits for each program. The materials are hands-on and promote active learning. They are visually appealing and provide lesson plans and volunteer guides that are easy to use. We also have our JA online learning platform that provide interactive material that can enhance the in-classroom learning experience. JA Our Community for the second grade, some middle school and high school programs contain online components. Here are some of the expectations for the volunteer and teacher. For the volunteer, we ask that you complete orientation, which you're doing right now, so thank you very much. We ask that you be prepared by going over the program materials before the day. Prior to the event, you will be given the teacher's contact details, and we ask you to reach out to them to ask questions. Share your background and experience with students. Have a fun and rewarding experience. And we ask that you teach all of the sessions and complete the class confirmation form that you will be provided at the end of the day. For the teacher, we ask that they remain in the classroom at all times. To please maintain classroom discipline and high expectations of their students. Supervise their students during the breaks. And aid with grouping and transitions and assist the volunteers as needed. All volunteers must complete and submit the JA volunteer sign-up forms prior to the event at this link. Coordinate a time to pick up your program kit from the JA office or coordinate kit delivery with JA staff. Please let the JA staff know if you have any dietary restrictions, as JA provides lunch at each JA in a Day event. Once you receive your kit, please go over the program materials inside. The volunteer guidebook is there to assist you. Please go over each session and feel free to highlight, make notes, whatever you feel necessary for you to feel familiar with the materials before the day. Review all activities, and if there are any videos that you need to show to the kids, make sure you know how to access them. Here is an example of a logistics email you will receive from a JA staff member prior to the event. It will include the teacher's contact details, the school, grade, and student count. It also includes the JA program name you'll be delivering and the date of the event. There will also be a link that has the day's schedule. Please review the day's schedule as part of your preparation. Here is a sample of the JA in a day schedule. It has information including where to meet and what time, and also the school's recess and lunch breaks, so you can manage the timing of each session of the program. Lunch is a fixed time within the school's schedule. As mentioned earlier, you will be provided with the teacher's contact details prior to the event. We highly recommend contacting the teacher before the JA in a day to introduce yourself and ask questions, and if there are any special needs or situations of which you should be aware of. Contacting teachers by email works best. Here are some suggested questions to discuss with the teacher. Will you help me with grouping the students for activities? How should students address you? How is the class set up? Are there tables or desks? Is there a whiteboard I can use? Are there magnets to hang up any posters? What symbols, signs, phrases do you use to get the students' attention? Is it okay to bring a treat or giveaway? Are there any allergies I should be aware of? Are there any special accommodations I should be aware of, such as English language learners and special needs students? Teaching techniques and tips. Let the students know what they will learn each lesson to focus their attention. Set a positive tone and use positive language to notice what is being done right. Stop and pause if needed. Expect respect from the students. During discussions, ask open-ended questions and be sure to include students who may not be raising their hands. Use positive reinforcement. Some other tips include writing your name on the board when you arrive. Reassure the students that the teacher will be there the whole time and can help. Tell the students what you expect from them, including raising their hands to speak and taking turns. Give directions before splitting the kids into groups. And as mentioned earlier, lunch will be provided by JA. We did mention the schedule being shared with you prior to the event. There is some flexibility, but lunch for the students is a fixed time. Please make sure you bring your driver's license or government-issued ID to the school's office to check in. If you're a volunteer at an event in District 11, there will be a separate volunteer registration form that you will need to fill out. If there are any special parking instructions, those will be included in your logistics email. As a reminder, the teacher is in charge of the students during breaks. We encourage you to leave the classroom and take a break during these times. At the end of the day, please complete the required confirmation form before leaving the school. Any extra parts and pieces of the program kit, including the kit bag, may be offered to the teacher or returned to the JA staff. Remember that the students have no preconceived expectations, so do not worry if you forget to say something. Just make sure you are prepared and have fun. Now, what are your next steps? If you have a volunteer partner, schedule a planning session with them. Contact the teacher. Prepare each session. If there are any activities marked extended or supplemental, do not worry about those for JA in a day. Sign your name on the student certificates that come in the program kit and give to the teacher first thing on the morning of the event. The teacher will fill in the students' names. Finally, get lots of rest the night before, eat a good breakfast, and wear comfortable shoes, as you will probably be on your feet for most of the day. Here are some additional online training resources. The program videos are a great resource that give you an overview and examples of conducting each session in your program. As we wrap up this training, I'd like to share another one-day volunteer opportunity. This is JA Finance Park. This program is delivered to students in the middle school and high school levels, and it includes teacher-led curriculum. The program finishes with a volunteer-assisted life simulation day. On this day, students become an adult and make consumer decisions based on the simulation profile they are given on the day. Volunteers assist students in small groups, guiding them through budgeting, purchase decisions, taxes, and credit. We hope that you'll consider joining us for one of these fast-paced and fun events. Finally, what is in it for you as a volunteer? Volunteering with JA is a great way to give back to your local community, support your social impact goals, team building and networking. If you volunteer with a group, name recognition and PR for yourself and your organization, and a fun and rewarding experience, making a difference. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to this training for JAIAD events. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.